Today we are looking at the interior of this 2024 Acura Integra Type S. So how much of an upgrade is this over the Civic Type R? Let's go ahead and find out. Now you may see some resemblance with this and the Honda Civic Type R. That is because this is basically a fancy Civic. The door panel will be made of soft touch plastic on the upper part, leatherettes on your armrest, and a good amount of storage down below. You will have Type S door sills, and your seats will be made of real leather with Type S branding in the headrest and Alcantara through the middle part. These will also be 12-way power adjusting. Getting in, you do have to crouch down a little bit, but once you are fully inside, you will find a leather-wrapped steering wheel. It will not be heated and it will be manual adjusting. And because this is a sports sedan, you will find perforated leather on the sides. The gauge cluster will be full digital and basically the same as the Civic Type R, but the Civic has a half analog and half digital display. Also, when you change drive modes, it will have a different look. Materials will be pretty good. You have soft touch plastic on the upper dash, leatherette, faux carbon fiber. It's very interesting material for the vents, and a lot of gloss black. Storage is okay. You'll find a wireless phone charger, 2 cup holders, and a good amount of space under the armrest. Of course, you'll have the selector for your manual transmission, and the climate controls will be physical buttons and knobs, and you have a very satisfying click like you do in the Honda Civic. You will also find 3 stages of heated seats, but no ventilated seats on any Integra. Taking a look at the infotainment system, this is currently the only Acura that has a touchscreen, and this is Honda's latest system. This is not Acura's because this is the same display that you get in the Civic Type R. But it does offer wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, one upgrade that you get over the Civic Type R is the fact that you have ELS Studio sound system. These will be 16 speakers and will fill up the cabin very nicely. We did have that on the MTX that we bought last year, and I have to say that it's a very good sound system. Definitely an upgrade over the Type R. Up top, you won't have any moonroof because that will save weight. Additionally, there is a standard rear view mirror and a sunglasses holder. So what is your front passenger going to get on the other side? The door panel will be basically the same with the soft touch plastic and the red leatherette on the armrest. There's a good amount of storage down below, and the seats are going to be made of the same leather and suede as the driver's side. You get Type S branding in the headrest, and the only difference is that these will have 4 ways of manual adjusting. Opening up the glove box, you'll find a little bit of space, and you get 3 stages of heated seats like the driver's side. When you put it in reverse, you have a standard backup camera with good resolution and 3 different angles. So let's take a look at the rear seats, because this is basically a luxury Civic Type R, so let's see if that impacts the rear seats. You get pretty cheap materials on the door panel. You get leatherette, soft touch plastic, and hard plastic, and the seats will be pretty comfortable. The headroom is not great back here though. These will be made of real leather like the front, no suede or anything like that. And getting inside, you'll find actually more legroom than the TLX Type S. I don't know how that works, but that's what's going on back here. But the rest of it is going to be pretty disappointing. You get 1 map pocket, you get 2 cup holders in the middle, so this is a 4-seat car, not a 5-seat car, and you won't have any vents, USB ports, or climate controls. So overall, the back seat is pretty disappointing. The headroom is not great, you don't get that many amenities, and I'd have to say that this is not really a step up over the Type R. Now you might have noticed that this Integra looks very strange at the back, and that is because this is a liftback. The Civic Type R is also a liftback, but most other Civics have a traditional trunk. This means that you get a lot more space than the traditional sedan at 24 cubic feet. You do have a pretty high loading level, but this has quite a lot more room than an Audi S3 or Cadillac CT4V.